Hi guys. You guys will be like, I always do this MIA thing, right? Where I kind of appear and disappear. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you are just seeing my face for the first time, you are welcome. As you guys know, I do not come here to beat around the bush nor waste your time. So quickly, where are you seeing me from? Where are you watching from? Let's just take that 2 minutes to catch up and also to allow one or two people to join, right? Or we should just leave everybody and just jump into it. So where are you seeing me from? Where are you watching from? Thank you for joining, guys. Do not forget to tap, make use of the thumbs button, right? The thumb up to give my video a thumbs up, guys, please. Very, very important. Also share this video, share the live so that other people will get to join in. Where are you watching me from? Real quick, let's just get that sorted out and then we'll start. Hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. Tap on your screen, guys. I am so sorry that I disappeared on you guys. This should be like 3 days I've not been here, right? I'm so sorry, guys. Please pardon my bad manners, but I'm here live. I'm here now, and I'm also ready to get a lot of things sorted out. What did I come here to do? Okay. Ooh. Guys, welcome, 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 welcome. I know I have already planned out what I want to talk with. It's not as if I've not been prepared. I've been prepared all this while, all these days. However, a lot of things have just been happening. So I am so sorry for that. But we are up and good to go. Thank you for joining. Thank you, guys. Benjamin, thank you for being here. I see you and I appreciate you. I do not take these things for granted. Anytime I'm here, you guys come in and you support me. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So what I want to talk about now, of course, you already know that I'm a relationship coach slash content creator slash YouTuber, TikToker, Facebooker. It's all written on my t-shirts, okay? But my focus is in relationship, and I create a lot of content that surrounds men, okay? Because I am the #1 men advocate in the whole of Africa, right? If not the whole world. #1 advocate for men. So I've seen a lot of videos, and I've also gotten a few DMs that a lot of women pretend, a lot of women, they hide their character. You will not even know who is who. For so long they will just be pretending. Like, how do I even know whether this girl has been playing me? How do I know whether she has been lying to me? How do I know this? How do I know that? Okay, let's thank you so much for liking the life. Please make hello, hi, how are you doing? The skibby. Hello. Thank you for joining. Let me not bite my tongue on top mentioning people's name at this point. Thank you so much for joining. Honestly, I do not take these things for granted. Thank you so much for liking the live. So I create content that when I want carry life, just life me out. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for supporting. I so much appreciate that. Thank you so much. Uh, Decided to just call you what now? Jamie, how are you doing? Thank you so much for the support. Anyway, like I said, I want to just talk about red flags and green flags. Just as simple as that. Like you guys know, I don't like to bombard all this information. I like to break it down so that it's not as if we come here and we start rambling. I have exactly 1 hour to be here. I've done a bit of introduction, and like I've told you guys what I'm here to discuss, and I don't like to come here and start beating around the bush. I come here, take my 1 hour, and I disappear, right? So what we are talking about is basically, why is this thing up? See, my village people just, what the heck is wrong with you? Okay, sorry for that. I was supposed to put something on, and it's just here, just doing his village thing, but it's finally on. But I have to double check again. We are talking about red flags and green flags. So I don't. So basically, we all know that red flags is all about warning signs that we see in someone or in a relationship, and we know that this is not going to work out for us. Or some people, thank you for subscribing, Jamie. Thank you. So, of some people who want to play hard guy, hard man, they say they want to work on that person. I've even seen men throw around that statement that I don't even care whether that girl has good manners. I don't care. Thank you so much for the likes. I don't care whether that girl has good manners, as long as she is beautiful. I'll work on her bad manners. I'm sorry, there are some manners you cannot work on. I am sorry to be the bearer of the very good bad news, right? There are some bad manners you cannot work on. And again, we all know that green flags are good things that you will see in somebody, and you're like, you see this girl, if I don't marry her this Christmas, hey, omo, na im be say I no serious with my life, right? So how do we break down these red flags and green flags? One thing is that green flag can be unique for some people. You know, some people, something might be universally green flag, and for some people a particular green flag could be ideal for them, and another person will not see it as a green flag. For example, something as basic as cooking. Am I rambling? Am I talking too fast? I hope not. Anyway, something as basic as cooking, some people see it as a green flag, some people see it as a red flag. So, no, not red flag, some people see it as no flag at all. Like, they know how to cook, I don't care whether you do know how to or not, I can sort myself out, right? So something like that could be seen as something in between. Nobody really cares about it, or people don't generally care about it. Some people like, I don't really care if this person can be a good mother. I'm a very good man myself, and I can handle everything. On that one, I'll tell you that, Oga, Oga, no serious. So you get what I mean now? I think that somebody's here, somebody's here like this is not important, right? Please share the live, please share the live, so that it will not look as if I come here, I give you guys beautiful information and it's just only you guys that consume. Send this to your brothers, to your cousins. Like, a lot of people need this information, especially now, this Christmas period, right? Share this live, send it to people, drop comments so that more people will be able to see it, right? Now let's talk about red flags that has to do with emotional red flags. One thing that is good about me, that I so much love about myself, is that I don't just come and tell you something and not explain it and give you practical details, give you examples that work, give you examples that you might have experienced or know people that have experienced that. Please share the live. Please double tap on your screen so that other people will be able to see this. So one of the things, red flags, that has to do with emotion is someone that has a controlling behavior. I always tell people that it's just like when I talked about toxic relationship, and I was talking about toxic relationship, and I was talking about the fact that most of the time you will walk into a toxic relationship, you no go know say you dey there. You not even know that you have entered a toxic relationship until it's too late, right? Please guys, like this life, like the life, share it please, I beg you. So most of the time you will not even know you have entered a toxic relationship. The same thing goes with someone that is controlling. A controlling behavior usually starts small, right? You assume that somebody that is controlling, sometimes it looks as if it's care, it smells like care, sometimes you can even taste it, they taste care. The person wants to dictate and direct your life, your friends, the kind of friends you have, the way you dress. Usually it starts with dressing. Oh babe, this, I don't really like how you dress like this, can you just wear this? See, let's not get this thing twisted. That I said, some of these things, they stand in between. If you're not careful, you might assume that a red flag is a green flag and a green flag is a red flag. Some people come into your life and they make your life better. Like in the area of appearance, I'm someone that likes to dress good. Hey, if you know, you know. I like to look good. I know a lot of people that I have helped to dress and look better. Not because of anything, but because I know that looking good is actually a very good business. Now, on that sense, it depends on the approach of that person, how that person is talking to you about the dressing. But then again, does it stop in that, or the person wants to control everything, like the what you eat, the type of friends you have, and the next thing they're telling you, stop making so and so friend, stop making so and so friend. You begin to lose friends, you begin to push your friends away. You find out that you are pushing your friends away. You find out that you are telling your friends you don't want to be friends with them anymore. You find out that you are dressing exactly how that person's dictates. Maybe you are the kind of person that likes to wear short knicker as a man. The next thing the person is telling you, I don't like a guy that wears short knicker, and not even in a nice way. And they start making it to be pushy to the point that you find out that you are now dressing to that person's, the way that person is dictating. Am I making sense? So you find out that you are dressing the way that person is directing you. You find out that you are losing friends. They are so controlling. That is an emotional red flag. A controlling partner. As you guys know, I am currently live on TikTok and YouTube. So if you cannot engage with me on YouTube, please join me on TikTok, right? So another thing is lack of accountability. The person in this life will never ever accept their mistake, and that is a red flag. If you're with somebody that cannot say sorry, if you're with somebody that cannot acknowledge, babe, this thing that I did or do, English, beg your pardon, this thing that I did is actually wrong, right? And the person is being accountable. See, apology is not just somebody telling you sorry now. A lot of women know how to do that sorry now thing. Sorry now, forgive me now. Maybe it don't happen. Please now, just forgive me. It's not a big deal now. Why are you being serious about this thing? Just forgive me. It's not a big deal. See, let me tell you something. Accountability means You are not just telling the person sorry, but you are also accounting for what you did. Now, a typical good sorry, there's something that is called good sorry and bad sorry. The person that is being a typical person that's being accountable is telling you, I'm sorry for what I did. Oh, me talking to you this way, me calling you so and so name was actually bad of me. I am so sorry. I won't do that again. That is somebody that is being accountable. I'm sorry now is forgive me now. I'm going to repeat it. The person is nudging you into forgiveness. It's not, is it this small thing that you are angry? What is the small thing that I think that is making me angry, right? You have to be accountable. So anybody that is not accountable, you find out every time that when the person is wrong, they just want to sweep it under the carpet. They just want to sweep it under the carpet and expect you to act as if nothing happened. That is a huge red flag, like a mighty red flag. Another one that these whole things smell and have the taste of toxic relationship, right? Red flags are most of the things that is the major thing that toxic people exhibit. One of another emotional red flag is excessive jealousy. Ha! You see that one? You see that one, eh? Now, one thing that if you see it in anybody, I've told you that jealousy can be interesting, right? Jealousy can be nice, it can be fun, it can be funny, it can be playful, it can be cheerful, it can even be to the point that you are like, oh, this my girl, she's so cute. But once jealousy becomes excessive, my dear, it is time to run. Somebody that wants to be all over you, that wants to know exactly what you are doing, why you are doing that, why you know these people, why is this person calling you. Envy, excessive jealousy, the person is always envious of the people you know, envious of the things you have, envious of everything, of the advantages that life has presented you with. If you are in a relationship and you meet somebody that is excessively jealous, my dear, run. No, run, because you will find out that in that relationship you are alone. The person is picking up your phone and checking it, is talking to you, like the person will just be like, why are you talking to this person? The next thing, they want to destroy and break down everybody you know in this life. Every friend that you have ever made, everybody you have ever known, they want to make sure you have no reason to be friends with anybody. Excessive jealousy, resentment. I wish a lot of you understand Igbo. Any little thing, their body they hurt. They can't stay still. Any little, they want to smash your phone, they want to destroy. Excessive jealousy, no, that is a huge red flag. If you are with somebody and that person is presenting themselves like that, and in your mind you are like oh my God, I can work on this relationship, just give it time, she doesn't know what she's doing, just give it time, I know her, she's going to come around. My dear, I'm sorry, but you might be doing a great disservice to yourself. You might just be showing yourself the easiest way to buy. Another red flag is somebody that refuses to communicate. You know, I've talked about my own situation, how I used to be like that, right? I'm not necessarily somebody that do not want to communicate. My problem was that my first response in conflict is to disappear, and that has nothing to do with relationship, right? Well, every relationship, every human relationship is a relationship, right? So my first response is usually flight, to run. However, I also talked about how I was made to understand that conflict or disagreement is a way of understanding the next person. And I'm sorry, if you can calm down, excuse me, let me get water. Sorry. So if you can calm down and have a communication with someone, you can reach an agreement, right? You can reach an agreement, you can reach an understanding, and you can have an honest communication. So imagine when you are with somebody and that person does not give you that room to converse with them. What do you do at that point? You are in a relationship with someone and the person does not give you room to talk. For you to, if you're not having communication with somebody, how do you resolve issues? If me and you are not talking now, how do you want to settle our problem? So you find out that a huge red flag, a communication red flag, a huge communication red flag in relationship is somebody not giving room for conversation, somebody not giving room for conflict to be resolved. If you tell that person, let's talk about this thing, the person will just shut you out. Just, no, I don't want to talk about it. When the conversation is being resolved, a lot of things are being swept under the carpet. Sweeping things under the carpet is wrong. It does not put you in a position of solution. It does not create solution, right? It does not create any situation where you can be like, oh, we have resolved issue. When somebody is not talking to you, how do you say you have resolved an issue? Right? So yeah. Another thing is somebody that gaslights you. Somebody that make you feel as if, oh, to make you feel as, to put you in a position of being in doubt with your feelings. That is a huge red flag. Somebody that puts you in a position where you are doubting your feelings, you are doubting who you are not sure how to place yourself. Right? My dear, no, someone that gaslights you is a huge. Another thing is that somebody that towards others, the person disrespects us. I actually like it when I am on date and the person is disrespecting someone. I do not like it those that they are being disrespectful. It easily make me to understand who that person is, because I can smell it from a mile away that that person is a liar, that person is going to be problematic, that person, that we don't have anything in common, right? When somebody is showing you those signs, know that you do not have anything in common. When they are being disrespectful to people, it is your time to run. It is your time to walk away from that situation. They are treating you, go out to the restaurant, they are insulting the person in the restaurant, they are insulting the staff, like maybe you were at their work or you went visiting to their office, they are being insultive to the people around them, my dear, it's time to run. Thank you so much for liking the lives. I so much appreciate you. So they are being disrespectful to their family members. I've talked about this thing a lot of time here. Someone that is disrespectful to their family members will disrespect you. Go and mark, today's date is what? 3rd of December. Go and mark it down. Him go tell you like say na prophecy wey the prophesy give you. Person wey dey disrespect their family members, the way they are treating their family members is a reflection, is a prophecy, is a foresight, is an insight to how they will treat you. Which English have you not heard? Which adjective, which word have I not used to analyze this thing to you? When you meet people that are insultive to the people around them, but they are being nice to you, my dear, your own day will come. Your own day of reckoning will come, because that is not who they are. They are only but pretenders. They are only giving you an insight to what you want to see now. So if you are on a date with a babe and you are seeing her, she's acting all nice, but when she's talking to her family members, you can feel the aggression in her. You can feel her as if the person wants to fight, even if it's on a phone call, as if the person wants to start a punch immediately. You are not, I don't understand how people would think that when they meet someone that they are better than the people how do I put that? You meet somebody new and you think you are better than the people that already knows them. That's delusional. It's delusional of you to assume that you know the people that you meet now more than the people that already know them. So if somebody is being disrespectful, my dear, to the people around them, not even to you, because they say bring your best foot forward, come at your best, look your best when you come. So the first time they are coming to meet you, they are playing nice. That girl is on her best behavior. She's playing nice, she's acting all nice, as if she cannot hurt a fly. The day they will kill a cow in front of you, you go shock. Another thing that screams a red flag in a relationship or in dating, right, is somebody that is always negative Nancy. Somebody that is always negative. Any little thing, they cannot see anything good. Somebody that is doing everything toxic to bring you down emotionally. They do everything toxic approach. You are telling them, oh, you look nice. They are telling you, what's this thing you are wearing? Honestly, let me tell you something that you people do not know. Away from this red flag I'm talking about, one thing you should understand with toxic people is that they never see anything good in the next person. Let that sink in. They will never, thank you so much for the likes, they will never see anything good in a human being, right? They will hardly, even when they compliment you, it comes with an insult. What you'll be hearing is that, hi, you fine, but this your nose, had it been you get pointed nose, it could have been better. How is that how is that any form of compliment? Hi, this your trouser is fine, but if I wear the black, had it been you buy them for black, this blue way you buy, you fine, but they find anything to destroy you emotionally. If you're a public speaker, they're like, oh, hi, I listened to your speech that day, but the way you pronounce your R and L, no. Listen, there is such thing as criticism, right? Positive criticism. Somebody that wants you to grow will critique you, not criticize you. It's two different things. Somebody that wants you to grow will critique your work. Highlight, not just highlight, Compliment fully the things that you did well, and then highlight or pinpoint those things that you need to work on without being pushy. I'll give you an example. You all know that I do relationship content and whatever. The other day, somebody was calling me, and the next thing he was telling me is that, hey, that so and so thing, that my content is okay. Listen, your content is okay, but had it been you are doing more political stuff, just switch into politics. I'm like, this is not what I do. I actually do relationship. He said, but that's what people are consuming. I said, no, everybody have what they consume on social media. Maybe what you prefer to consume is content around politics. The person is telling me, no, that is the problem with you people. Focus and listen. And there I was just laughing. I was laughing because it is obvious that you are not calling me to compliment my work. You are calling to criticize and bring me down emotionally. But the thing that people do not know, some people do know that about me. I wear bulletproof come this life. People's words do not move me. People's opinion does not faze me. It does nothing to me. It neither, I don't feel nothing for people's, like, what you think about me. It's your own opinion. What I think about me is what matters the most. So when people are like doing everything to bring you down emotionally, instead of complimenting you for the job you have done, they are telling you that job, had it been you added this thing, it would have made sense. Really? I'm sorry. We have to be very, very careful. So, away from the negatives, away from the bad story, let's talk about, we have always talked about bad situation. Oh, these are things that you will see in somebody and you run away. These are things you see in somebody and you know that person is not for you. Let's talk about what are the things that you will see in somebody and you say, this is my last bus stop. I have found the one. If we have listened to, I saw Davido's interview when he was talking about his marriage. Just this thing, just a clip of it, not the whole interview or whatever. I saw a little clip of it when he was talking about, if I didn't married anybody. That's a very strong one. And this is a baby he has known for 13 years. So he knows front and back, right? There are some things you will see in someone, you will know that these are qualities that I want to live with for the rest of my life, no matter what it will cost me. Let's talk about those things. I can, off the top of my head, I can mention 5 reasons why Davido is spinning with that girl. First, I was telling somebody the other day that, see, Chioma is the perfect yin to the yang of Davido. That girl, the way Davido likes to be in public life, which is the exact opposite. You will never see her anywhere. The only place you will see her is when people post her. Perfect. I'm not telling you, and this is not somebody that he is forcing to be like that. She was created that way. A perfect yin to the yang of that guy. Because let's look at the people that he has dated before. How they want to struggle with the limelight with him. You don't want that. That is where the story of lion and sheep comes in. Right? You see Omotola Jolade, how she is acting movies, all over movies, doing everything in public. Where do you see her husband? If she's not posting the man, will you see him anywhere? Right? That is how lion and the sheep story goes. So let's jump right into the green flags. What am I going to see in someone and you know that you have found the one? Somebody that is supportive. Somebody that, like, even when you are at the pit, the girl is telling you, I see something in you. And I know if not today, tomorrow, that thing will come out, you will shine. Somebody that is encouraging your goals and is there to clap for you. When you are winning, the person is supporting you. When you are winning, when you are like, oh my goodness, I am winning, the person is more happy for your wins, even more than you. The person is celebrating you. The person is encouraging your goal. The person is being supportive and telling you, don't worry, this place that you are going to, you will get there faster than you think. Somebody that is supportive is what you need in your life. That is a huge green flag. When you see a woman that, or a man that supports, hey, this thing you are doing, just keep doing it. Maybe it's not paying you now, but don't worry. You see other people that this thing has been paying, don't worry, your own time will come, you will shine. Oh, I'm just making little money, don't worry, just keep putting in the time. Somebody that is willing to hold that torch for you to shine. There are not many. When you find people like that, you hold on to them, right? People that have emotion, people that are empathic, people that are considerate. A lot of people, the life wey we dey now, especially in this country called Nigeria, people are no longer empathic. Everybody body dey hot. People don't care about your feeling. You can be calling, see, people will not even hear from you for 10 years in this country, and nobody is calling you because they're like, thank God, abeg make you no disturb me. Once you call some people, the first thing they are telling you is, hey, abeg, you sure say this person never wan come in to ask me for money? That is the main thing. So if you see people that are still empathic, people that care about your feelings, people that are considerate, right? I did not say you should go about begging people for money. Money no there anywhere. I'm just talking about people that are, they care about your feeling. When you tell that person, hey, is Poppy said hi. Hi, Poppy. So when you see people that are considerate about your feeling, the way you feel, you know, when you tell that person, hey, I'm feeling down, the person is willing to listen. Do you know that listening is something that a lot of us do not have as a skill set? A lot of people have time to talk. Do you know, like, people want to just make you talk finish, make they talk their own. Talk, my talk. A lot of people do not have it in them to listen. Let me even hear you out. That is the highest form of communication respect somebody can give to you. The highest form of communication respect somebody can give to you is to listen when you are talking. And listening not to have their turn, but to digest that thing. Even if they don't have any solution, for them to listen and be like, hey, okay, oh, sorry, don't worry, or hey, wow, you are doing this. It's a good thing that if you find in someone, please hold that person tighter than life, because a lot of people do not have it in them. Actively listening and responding smartly. Now, another thing is people that know how to resolve conflict, right? In the time that you guys are not, it's not every time in relationship that is everything is so sweet and nice. Those times that life is lifing and you're just finding it difficult to, you know, stay positive or stay in that relationship or stay happy, you have that person that is willing to walk through disagreements with you. It's a huge green flag. If you find somebody that it's not about the quarrel, especially when they are kind during quarrel, you guys are not in a good mood, you know, you are quarreling but they are still kind. They still like the joke I saw the other day where somebody was saying that if they are still calling you babe during fights, just know that, man, hope they, and that is the truth. If you during arguments, the person is still being kind and nice to you, the person is obviously, can see that the person is pissed off, but they will not say words that they will regret. And women have that A1. A lot of women do that. We say things that we don't mean. You have 1 billion and one thing to talk about. Women, we like running our mouth. we have a lot of things to say during argument. But the truth is that if you are not careful during argument, you will say things that you will regret. You might break that person down. Remember, words, when you say it, you cannot take it back, right? Once it's out of your mouth, you cannot retrieve it. So what you say is very, very crucial during conflict or during argument or disagreement. You have to be careful. Be careful during disagreement. Be kind, and always be willing to have conversation with someone. Thank you so much during argument. Another thing is somebody that understands your boundary. You know how men love to watch football, right? Do you know that there are some women that if you're not going out with them to go and watch football, or maybe they didn't know you're going to watch football, when you come back, it's going to be a fight. A lot of you that are in my life, both on YouTube and TikTok, see, I know you guys have experienced that, right? Where your choice become as if it's a problem. I'm using something as basic as going out with your friends to watch football or to hang out with the guys. The person will make it an issue. That is someone that does not respect your boundaries or respect your choice, right? You went to watch football, you come back, the person like, why are you coming back late? Blah blah blah. I want to go and watch football. Say, why didn't you watch it at home? Blah 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 blah. Even if you want to drink, why didn't you buy the drink and come back home? Blah blah. Boundaries, baby, boundaries. Boundaries include the person should allow you to do things that are fun to you, right? Before you met this person, you used to hang out with your friends and watch football. Now the person wants you to stay at home 24/7. That is a huge problem. Now, if you meet somebody that understand that guys will be guys, they will go and watch their football. If it's somebody that likes to play table tennis in the evening, he will definitely go and play. Thank you so much for the likes. If it's somebody that wants to go and play table tennis in the evening, he will go out for sure. Like, respect somebody's personal space. The same thing goes with men too. If you're in a relationship, respect that person's personal space. If not, love too dey choke. Love too can be choking. Allow that person to breathe. Respect the person's personal space. It's not every time you are in their hair. It's not every time you are in their nose. There will be time that they want to, thank you so much for the likes. There will be time that they just want to do one or two things for themselves. And also respect their choice. It's not when that person say, oh, I like big earrings like this. Or like, it's only the tiny one that I like. I don't like a girl that wear makeup. I don't like this. Please, can you just go and date a girl that do not like makeup? Thank you so much. Thank you, dear. So can you date a girl that does not like makeup? You have found somebody that likes makeup, or people like us that our own, they touch us for head. Today we like makeup, the next day we don't like makeup, right? Respect people's boundary. If that person likes the color blue, don't choke it down that person's throat that, oh, you must wear black. Respect boundaries. Love people for who they are. I did not say you should love their bad character. Bad character run away. But, excuse me, respect each other's personal choice. Very important. Just understand that people will be people, right? If somebody prefers a certain things, especially things that are not harmful, I think I should rephrase that. Things that are not life-threatening, things that do not put you in problem, things that does not threaten the life of that person, right? Or the life of the society. Why are you now disturbing that person? Going out to watch football does not kill. Going out to take 1 or 2 bottles of beer, if you are somebody that likes your alcohol, it will not kill the person, right? As long as the person is not tipsy. And there are some days that a guy would want to drink enough beer and it's like, today they do me my drink. You are supposed to be like, oh guy, let's all go together, so that you will be in the eyes of the person when they are drunk or something, when they are tipsy. Let them breathe. It's not you see somebody, you're like, oh, if you don't stop wearing this makeup, it's over for us. Please, that is a sign that on your own you get problem. Respect people's boundaries, respect their choice. Like I said, love can be shocking. There is a way where you go love person reach, the person will be like, abeg my rest, eh. The person will even start, it's not as if the person doesn't love you, but they will start avoiding you because you are overdoing it. Another green flag we should look out for is consistency. Action that will match your word. Trust gradually. Please go and watch my latest video that I just made about trust. Please go and watch my videos that I post about trust. You build trust over time. Trust comes from consistency of character. I talk about this thing every time. If your character is not consistent of your words, action does not match with your words. If your action and your words are not consistent and work pari passu with each other, that is a huge red flag. Somebody that is consistent, that person tell you say black na black, you know that person is telling you the truth. Every day, you know that I like to use things that are basic, mundane things, so that you will use it to understand the bigger things. If somebody tell you that if you see that person every Monday they eat rice, every Monday, that is just who they are. If they don't eat it in jollof form, in fact, rice in any form must be eaten on Monday. That is consistency of character. Right? The same way is the way you see people's manners and character. If you are not consistent in your character, please, you have no business about asking somebody to trust you. You have no business of saying that you have green flags. Consistent character. In fact, if you know that you are going to be a bad person, be a bad person from day one. That's why I personally do not subscribe to that school of thought of going on a first date and trying to live a life that is not your own. If you manage to see me any day, that same person you see is the same person you will see tomorrow. Why? Because I have no business, I have no reason to pretend. If you like me today, what will not happen tomorrow? It is better you be yourself. Let that person decide that this is not what I want. And it will be a great disservice to you to choose me because of what you see, not because you want me. I don't know if you get what I mean. Like, there's some kind of, like, there's this video that trended where this guy and the wife was busy smoking, right? Choose who you want. Don't beat about the bush. Marry that person because this is what I want in my life. There are some things, that's why I said at the beginning, there are some things that you call bad character. To another person, it's not bad character. Some people don't mind somebody that smoke, somebody that drink, somebody that parties a lot. That is their flair. If that is what works for you, please go for it. But make sure as a person, it's not because you now meet somebody that is a brother or somebody that is a sister, you now say they drink again. Why beer they hungry you? Drink your drink and be consistent in who you are. And people that are consistent in their actions, in their mannerism, that is a good green flag. Now, I've talked about how to know these flags over and over again, and I'm still going to say it again. At the early sign, you don't have not be after 6 months una don naka on herself. You don't know all the colors of pants wey she get. You don't know everything. All his boxers, you have their time rotation. You know the timetable. In fact, you have even said the timetable of his boxers and her pants, whatever. And then you now say, oh, I want to detect red flag. Red flags are meant to be detected early. Early as possible, as early as the first date. That's why when people say, oh, I didn't know that she's an AS, now we are in love. That is the first date question as far as I'm concerned. There are things that you ask somebody that you want to date from day one. So you spot red flags and green flags from day one, right? You start to know it. And I also tell people that it's not necessarily actions that people are telling you that determines who they are. Sometimes these things that come out from their words. That's why I said consistency of action and character, which means both of them are important and they go pari passu. So if their actions are not telling you things about them, listen to their words. Listen to what they are saying. If the way they are acting is not talking to you, or you are listening to their words. If their words is not working for you, listen to their actions, right? Observe that, be mindful, they look that person's behavior, be observant of the person's behavior. When you meet somebody for the first time, when you start dating someone, observe their behavior. Their action speaks a lot. Their action speaks louder. They say action speaks louder than words. However, words too, they speak loud enough. Words too, if you know how to listen to things that people are not saying. See, if you are on TikTok, please go and subscribe to my YouTube. Very important. You will learn a lot. I talk about these things a lot. I have talked about in some of my videos how to break down people's words to be able to understand what they are not saying. When somebody is talking to you, even when they are not saying the truth, you can find out the truth from their lies. I have a lot of videos on my YouTube that help you to analyze people's actions and mannerism, right? So even when somebody is lying to you, one day they will drop the truth. In fact, even in their lies, you can find out the truth. Another thing I keep saying is ask questions. Don't be shy to ask people questions. That is why, how do you, okay, if the person's action is not showing you anything, how then do you discover if they're lying to you, right? Ask questions. Questions is what brings about words. You will ask the person, and I've talked about how to ask questions. You don't come and meet somebody, okay, what are your goals in life? What are your vision in life? What are your values? What are your deal breakers? Rubbish. There are better ways to ask questions that person is telling you the truth without you saying the word value, goal, deal breaker, expectation, blah, blah, blah. It's generic, it's boring. If you ask me that kind of question, if I meet you and you're telling me, what are your values? What are your goals in life? I just know that you're an amateur. And you really, really do not understand how to ask or get the truth from people. You must learn to ask questions and place your words the right way that is foolproof, right? And it's not something that you need to do excessively. It's not something that needs excessive thinking. You can ask somebody what is their goals without saying what is your goals. You can even start by saying your own. Hey, right? I do a lot of these videos on YouTube. I don't know whether I should be disclosing all these things here, but it's fine. Anyway, for example, I'll give it one example. Like, for example, if you're asking somebody their goals, okay, you can start by yourself and be like, it's not you talking about, oh, my goal in life. You're like, conversation has already started and you're talking to the person over and over about things, and you're like, oh, that in 2 years time there's a possibility I'm going to be an executive in my office, or in 2 years time I'm hoping that my trajectory is heading towards hitting 50,000 subscribers on YouTube. Like, I don't know if you're like, listen to this train of thought. You're telling the person your own goals. Did you hear me say anything about goal? But I'm telling you my goal. My where I'm heading towards now is towards 50,000 subscribers on YouTube, or with the way I'm looking at it, by 2 years, 2027, I should be an executive in my office. Definitely. The person is like, oh wow, really? Yeah, I'm working towards it. Like, it's something that I feel that is achievable, right? People love talk. Go and write it down. People love talk, and most importantly, people love talking about themselves. That is one thing that a lot of us have not discovered. People love talking about themselves. You are giving that person your trajectory. Remember, these are not conversations. I have break this time a lot. I break these things down a lot in most of my videos on YouTube. However, this is not a conversation that you just open with that. You guys have been talking and talking and talking. Now you are talking about your goals, okay? And you're like, this, that is what you're expecting or you're looking at for 2027. And the person's like, oh wow, you have even thought that deep. Or the person's like, oh really? You're like, why are you surprised? Is it that you're not thinking that far? Did you hear, like, did you know that what I just said is a question for her or for him? Trust me, the person would definitely pick it up there. Even if the person said, oh, it's not really that I don't think you're far into 2027, the person that have given you a vague answer, right? You can still push it further. The person have told you, oh, I don't really think that 2027 is too far now. I'm like, okay, how far do you think? You are still on that matter of goals, and you are still heading towards getting the person's goals, right? And the person is telling you, oh, I don't think that far into 2027 is too far. It's too the future is too far. Like, okay, fine. How far do you think? You say, okay, well, like currently now I'm into this, that. Again, if you have not really heard what she's into, she's telling you what she's into, right? Okay, I make hair, or maybe I'm in school and I'm not really sure, I'm just trying to start off a business, blah 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 blah, or I'm into a business, and hey, right now I'm just thinking of how to survive. And you're asking the person, what do you think will make that business survive into 2027? Or if that business does not survive, what do you plan to fall back in? Let's say it doesn't survive 2025. What is your next plan? These are goals. You are asking the person their goals without mentioning the word goal. People are telling you what they are intending to achieve, you can even ask this thing in various ways to discover things. You can ask people their values in life by talking about a bit about your own value, right? You can even talk about another person's value. You can even talk about, oh, you can see that Wizkid or Davido, he doesn't play with his kids, right? And it seems as if he's a good Christian. Are you? Or even we in our house, we're like, see, I've talked about, there's a lot of videos on YouTube about these things. You don't necessarily need to mention these big words that will make that person be like, oh, let me think about it. Oh, it sounds big, it sounds boring, it sounds too heavy for that person to start breaking down. But if you say some things without saying those things you want to say, right, you will get a lot of answer from people. People will tell you the truth even when they are not expecting to tell you the truth. Honestly, if I do not come on live videos, a lot of you will not know a lot of things about me. But because I have to sit down here and talk about a topic for 1 hour, there is no way you will not hear 1 or 2 things about myself, right? And if you're somebody that wants to know me, those things I'm saying in my life every hour that I'm here, you are using it to piece the kind of person I am. Remember, they may be true or may not be true. Why? Because it is just words. I don't know why TikTok is doing this. So, they may be true or may not be true. Like things I talk about myself, they might be true or may not be true. But know you that it will always, even when people are lying, it has elements of truth in them. So you might need to now meet the person. Like for me, for example, you might need to meet me to now marry my words with my action, right? If you now meet me, the things I've been saying every hour that I come on live here does not match with my action. You're like, this girl is lying about so and so, but this other thing she said is actually the truth. It's the same thing. It works for it's the same way it works for everywhere or everybody. You get what I mean? So asking the right questions is one of the ways to spot red flags. Let me not bore you. Okay, and I don't want to talk about myself much because now I even have to be, guard what I'm talking about. Yeah, your words, your action are ways that people can know you. In as much people want to place action above. Thank you so much for the. Thank you, Clara. Even though people want to place actions, I personally believe that both of them are tools you need to hold or have to be able to help people. Another thing is another way to know people is to trust your intuition. That thing that your mind is telling you is most likely the truth, right? Not say it is the truth, it is most likely the truth. Sometimes your mind is telling you, hey, this person is definitely lying, but because you have carried love and we put as eyeglass in your eye, they see again, you now believe that whatever that person is saying is the truth. Thank you. Whatever that person is saying, but if you would just step away from the lies that you have feed yourself, sometimes it's not even the person that is feeding you lies, you are the one that is feeding yourself lies. I said what I said. You are the one, because you have gone and eaten the forbidden fruit, or because you have this expectation of the person, or you have put the person in this cadre or position in your head that you cannot bring yourself out from, you forget to trust your intuition, right? You now believe that whatever that person is doing is the truth. If anything that somebody is doing, it feels off, you feel as if there is something off. Thank you so much. If you feel that something is off, believe you me, pay attention to it. I have said it over and over again here, and I have videos on that. Do not trust anybody until they have proven over and over and over again that they are trustworthy. So if you're not trusting your intuition, red flags will come and fly over your eye. That's why somebody will slap you today. You now say, hey, this slap no to enter. This slap is not the type of slap that Thursday people give. Really? Is there any particular slap or quality of slap that you are expecting to prove that this is the kind of slap that shows that somebody is a red flag? Right? So trust your intuition. These are the ways to know red flags and green flags. Trust your intuition. If your mind is telling you this thing no work, hold on to that bone until you are sure that there's nothing left to find out there. Tug onto that thing, sash it, shake it, squeeze it till all the truth juice have come out of it. If not, you will be walking into a problem and you will not know how to walk out of it. So your intuition, that is one thing that me and you, we tend to ignore. In what our mind is telling us, we'll mask it. We'll use masks and cover what our mind is telling us. Your mind is telling you that this person is lying and you keep making excuses. So my time is up. This is more than an hour. Okay, I'm going to see you guys tomorrow, hopefully by God's special grace. I'm praying that I do not stay away again. Okay, I'm going to see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for all the support. Thank you for the love, the likes, everything. I so much appreciate. To the gifters, everything, I so much appreciate you guys. Okay, those that gifted me, whether you gifted me today or previously, I so much appreciate you, and I cannot wait to see all of you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll be bringing up another interesting and mind-blowing topic again, that will help you to navigate life, help you to navigate relationship, help you to navigate who you are. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to see you guys tomorrow. Bye guys. Bye. So again, TikTokers, if you need to see the videos, is on YouTube. If you miss the video, it's on YouTube. Folashade Oringo. It's written everywhere. Okay, so thank you so much guys. Bye.